Today I'm going to take part in a collab with my friend named Erin, and she was a college roommate and a close friend of mine. Her channel is called monkeylyn, and some things she does on her channel are like Funko Pop box openings, and she collects those. They're kind of cool. I've never seen them before in person, but the video seems really cool. She also does like day in the lives and vlogs, so if you want to pop over there and see her channel, it's pretty cool stuff. And today we're going to talk about 10 things you might not have known about PCOS. I'm going to do 5 and she's going to do 5, and we're going to put them together. I've never done a collab before, so let's see how this goes. My 10 things might be the same as hers. I'm not sure. I took a peek at her video, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I wanted it to be different. So, the first thing that you may not know about PCOS is the brown spots. I don't know if you can see, but there's like, I get brown spots behind my neck, in my armpit, on my ankles, really badly on my ankles. And at first I was like, am I just not cleaning myself correctly? I don't understand why I'm getting these. And the doctor actually told me it's a sign of PCOS. That's actually one of the side effects that he ended up giving me the diagnosis, is because of that. So no matter really how hard you scrub or scrape, it doesn't, it's like a fading of the skin. And that is because of insulin resistance. It's kind of what your body does. It takes all of the, anything you feed into your body, it turns it into sugar. And so it makes your body act like a diabetic. It's one of my 5. So that's number 1, the brown spots. I actually get them around my eyes. Like my eyelids are really dark. I'm not sure if that's part of it, but hey, we'll see. Number 2, excessive weight gain. This is not who I've always been. In college, I was 130, 140. I was okay. I mean, I was in like a size 10, 9, 10 pants. I loved the way that I looked. And within 1 year, I gained 100 pounds. Yep. And this is me now. And the weight is extremely hard to lose. It's not like, oh, you can just jump on this diet and you'll lose all this weight. No. I've had doctor prescribed diets. I've had doctor prescribed pills. I have had low carb. I've had keto. I have had Weight Watchers. I have joined the gym. I've ran. It doesn't come off. So that's one of the biggest downfalls, is the weight gain. I mean, yikes. A normal person, you go on a diet and you lose some weight, and that's awesome, and then you eat a cheeseburger and like you gain like a half a pound. I swear, I look at a cheeseburger and I get 5 pounds. Like, it's no joke. The weight gain is severe, and I get it everywhere, but a lot of people just get it in their midsection. I get asked that I'm pregnant a lot because it carries in your midsection a lot, and you do look like you're pregnant. Number 3, hair. Hair everywhere except your head. I actually ended up perming my hair because my hair was so thin and I lose so much of it that like I couldn't do it anymore, especially in the top of my head right here. I was losing clumps of hair, and it's just part of the PCOS. But I grow hair on my chin like it's going out of style. Like right here and right here. And my mustache area is insane. Like, I keep a razor. Like, one of the men's like razors. I don't even know, trimmers or whatever. I keep them, and I do it probably weekly. And I pluck my chin. As you can now see, I have scars all over my chin because of that. Number 4 is the blood sugar. So if you test my blood sugar, it will be high. If I go to, I should have brought, I don't have a test. Like, I have a tester, but I don't have the strips anymore. If I would go check my blood sugar, it would be extremely high. But when I go get my A1C, it's normal. So your body changes all fat, protein, everything into sugar. Literally, you're living on sugar, and that's what gets the weight gain and blah, 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 insulin resistance, all of that fun stuff. So it's kind of difficult because there are times when your blood sugar plummets, and there's other times where it's extremely high. And I bought myself a sugar checker just to make sure that I was within the range. Let's see, that leads to number 5. Your lovely friend, metformin. Now, there's 2 kinds of metformin. There's just regular metformin, and then there's metformin ER. So, story time. I started on metformin, and I've never had to poo so much in my life. Honest story. Metformin, it's like having the worst stomach bug at all times. At all times. It is awful. And it's not like, oh, I have to go. It's, I'm going to go now. I can remember being in the carpool line and having to leave the carpool line and running and almost pooping myself. I'm not kidding you. Now, metformin ER is extended release, and it's perfect. And metformin kind of levels out your blood sugar, and it's actually something that people give to diabetics, like beginner diabetics, because it helps maintain their blood sugar. But I don't know, I really don't see a difference of me taking it or if I don't take it. I really only really stay on it when I am really trying to get pregnant. So those are my 5 things that you may not have known about PCOS. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
So my part of this is 5 things that you didn't know about PCOS and infertility. A lot of my reasons are mainly with polycystic ovarian syndrome and not more geared towards the infertility, because I don't have as much experience with it as Miss April does. So, I have a list, and I will start from the 5th reason and go all the way up. The number 5 thing that you didn't know about PCOS is it affects 1 in 10 women. 1 in 10. So, yeah. Now, when I sat down and made this list, I made a quick list of 9 other women that I knew, and that's a decent amount of people. I know it's not 1 in 4 like cancer and such, but it's still a lot of people. It's 1 in 10 women in childbearing ages, which, if I'm right, the childbearing ages are from 20 to 35. I could be wrong. My statistic numbers could be off. But there's education out there about the syndrome. It has to do with a woman's body, and people are like, oh, no, we're not talking about that. We don't. Bodies are bodies, people, okay? Seriously. Number 4, a daily routine of controlling symptoms. It's a huge thing for me. I am constantly, my daily routine consists of making sure that my facial hair and my body hair are not visible to other people. And I scrub and overdose on lotion on my neck and on my elbows to make sure they don't look ashy, because I do not want people pointing them out, because it's very self-conscious and it just brings back bad memories of when I started puberty. Number 3, we have a higher chance of cancer. We are more likely, 3 times more likely to develop, now I'm going to say it right, endometrium cancer, which is the lining of the uterus. And because we have irregular periods, the buildup of the uterine wall thickens, and that could lead to cancer. Number 2, the older you get, the more likely you are to have more regular cycles. I have noticed in the last 8 years that my cycles are more regularly. I get them in the 5th to the 10th of the month. It's a blessing because it helps tracking better, but it's also a lovely little reminder that you didn't get pregnant this month, so yay! And the number 1 thing that you didn't know about PCOS is that it affects everything from the brain to the bowel. I know a lot of people think that just because it's an endocrine disease and it has to do with kidneys and your hormones, it deals with everything. There are days that I wake up and before I can get out of bed, I have to stretch for a good 5 to 10 minutes because of the inflammation that is caused by PCOS. And other days I am constantly going to the bathroom, either 1 or 2, I am constantly in there, and the change in the mood can be brought on like that. It affects every aspect of your life. It's not just the ovaries, it's the outer appearance, the inner appearance, everything. It affects everything from your brain to your bowel. So those are 5 things you didn't know about PCOS. Hi. Okay, so April and I are doing